this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
You know we ain't having that shit, Willie.
They catch it,
you better take your little out.
On the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage,
you better take your little out and all that good shit.
Position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the side. And look here, it's an opening drive fake.
I knew you was doing it.
Gamble, and it does not
I know you.
They faked the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to
you
fake
trying to
it,
show out for OJ.
they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because
you know you want him in that shit.
When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Mm-hmm. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
What you standing there for?
They call it a game.
What you standing there for?
It moves the chains.
I just sent you the link, OJ.
For the Falcons now. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A first carry from the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. He was got. Oh, my gosh, he was got.
K1 short. A loss of about 3.
Oh, he was fucking got. Oh, you baby. Willis. Come on, man. He was got. Pick your play, man. Let go. Start slowing on the game.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And pressure gets to him again. Mario Addison in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points.
Hey, I'm winning right now, though, right?
Come to your rescue because
That's
the sack, there's a little consternation there.
Oh, that's
in this case, it's straight up. They gave them exactly what they needed.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Damn. Damn.
Hey. Oh, shit. There you go.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Always worry about what uniform you gonna play. You ain't got your fucking playbook.
First down throw for Newton.
Don't throw that shit.
And they get to
on the ass.
take him down for the sack. Vic Beasley. Bring him down.
Got his ass. Nah, he talking about he ain't got his playbook. You want to start over?
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield.
Give me that shit. Ooh, that was a nice ass pass to me, Cam.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
That's the Cam I know.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
He sounded a little bit more humble without that playbook.
Freeman at tailback. He's got it running left.
Oh, I should have kept going.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He sounded a little bit more humble without that playbook, though.
On 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
OJ, you hearing, right? Got him, coach. Throw the ball! Bruh. They made him.
He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So the sack pushes him back, and now
dude, they waited forever to let him come out of that goddamn pass.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
My shit back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Let's go.
They run, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Hey, let's go. 11, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'm about to pass you over to OJ, man, before I go to work.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This is Freeman. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
This ain't blocking worth a fuck.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing
that
a little
nigga
bit
loves
more.
that shit, boy.
1-yard run. Hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They set up the screen for Freeman. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they
We
tried
in.
on offense went
We
for
in here,
naught,
baby.
because you have to try and influence them.
I'm
Make
in
them
it.
think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Ryan to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman.
Man, ain't no fucking way, man.
17. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed.
Bullshit.
But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Freeman. Freeman a first down.
Oh my goodness!
That was good for 17 yards, and now we got it 1st and goal.
Oh shit! That's a bullshit, man. What my fucking player?
In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
What's that nigga over there for? Damn, man. What you talking about? Anybody will score no touchdown.
Taking it in. And the Falcons will
OJ,
their lead.
I think you need to look at his team and see what linebacker he need to put in.
And they got in.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Don't try to goddamn be greedy here now.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown.
You don't open this motherfucker up on your ass.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Get over here.
Completing it to Thomas. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And the Falcons
you know you ain't got time to do all that shit.
Down he goes.
Damn well.
Defensively by the Falcons, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
What was that?
From the gun, here's Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Better dump that shit underneath. What you gonna do?
The Falcons gonna use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the
Come on
sideline
now.
and talk over what to do next.
What you know what to do right here now. You a football man now. Come on. Play smart. Hard-headed.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They will go for it. Now Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
Hard-headed fuck.
Returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Hey, let's go.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And a nice gain at 20.
That nigga Matt Ryan, 7 for 7.
Right
That nigga, man.
come out throwing.
And that means it's
So
a
how you
sudden
doing
change
today?
situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They toss to Freeman.
Man, y'all got a fucking block, yo.
Down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there. Bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
He got a timeout for like he about to do something.
Seconds to go in the first half.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been
What's
okay
up, Red?
2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Ryan, and he's not able to get away.
I seen you on your Instagram talking about it.
The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And Bryant's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Nah,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Nah, he lose.
And the Panthers coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons
OJ, you heard him?
Vic Beasley in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll fake the handoff.
Yeah.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jack Crawford.
There you go. You hear it?
Are going to lead to a 3rd and long. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to.
I knew you were going there. I thought you were going to the other one. Good shit.
So we have reached
you know that shit ain't. Oh, that was the end of the second quarter.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd.
I ain't ready.
And down he goes. Thomas Davis in there to pick
Get Willis trying to turn up for the second half. You talk to them bar man.
See an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm on the screen soon.
Man.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17
oh,
yards
yeah.
to go on 2nd
I've
down.
been wearing them. I wear size 12 too.
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan. He's airing it out for some.
Woo, that nigga sweet.
Complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
Thank you, sir.
We just saw him hit a big play there.
I got
on the
that
deep
from you.
post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have
Muhammad Sanu got 4 catches, 100 yards. Oh, I know you sweet today.
Routes and underneath routes. I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
Put that bitch in on.
Quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Are you back? Who you back? Who you with?
Yards that time.
When you run a screen pass really
Oh
well,
my God, I can't wait to get that ass.
Come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It worked though. It worked though. Got Willis.
Here's Ryan on 1st down.
Willis, you want?
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcons touchdown. Julio Jones, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Hey, man. I love it.
Throwing again, Ryan. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Protection was great.
Willis, let's only start another one, man.
Secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line.
Here's another Georgia boy.
All that extra, there's not any extra field.
Yeah.
So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Yeah.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how
Don't
they
throw
were
that.
gonna get that done. This is
That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, back in the days, I
big
did.
play there for Carolina.
Back in the day.
42 yards. On 1st and 10, Newton. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Vic Beasley able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. They fake the give. Newton. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nah, you go get it.
For a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
OJ.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that
Tell
means
you right
they
now,
come
if you
up with something
lose,
here on 3rd down.
You'll be
Here's Newton.
you gonna become a star now. That's for damn sure.
In there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. 4th down, and here's Graham.
Rookie, you gonna be rookie of the year today, ain't he?
The Panthers. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is...
Oh, Willis. Don't hit that button, man. I got one more before I got to get out of here. I'm sending it now. Damn. You started the shit talking first. He said that lag game.
Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack.
Make sure you get that playbook now.
What I tell myself as I write my eulogy. Ask the mirror how you put up. Puerto Rican Little had my looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his
Alright now.
what the money and fame, the price come heavy. The price come heavy. Like Shaq attack up on a backboard. Gummy back up on a backboard. When she asked me if I love her, I just act bored. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get never minded if I offend you. I need the silence, chaos is in my mental. You need a PJ first class, not what you went to. You need to relay, chase money like you sane. I'll give you the boat chain and plane. Fame name, that's insane. Pop up. You need a in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I just had to remind you, but never mind.
Man, last night at work, man, I listened to these boys talking about it. This Patriots fan talking about. Told the other dudes, man, your Philly team don't look good this year. Like, man, it's preseason, dog. Come on.
To the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started.
What you doing, Cole? Oh, yeah, I definitely owe these niggas an ad with.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I definitely owe these niggas with them. Yeah, I hate them motherfuckers. I hate them bitches. Red, what kind of store you got at the Boulevard? Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perryman in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
I got you. Shit, man. I know Vegas like my hometown, boy. Shit. In the middle.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack.
Being in the military, we spent weeks and weeks and weeks out there, motherfucker.
Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah.
Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that
game just started, man.
They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Ryan.
No way, man.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play?
It's intercepted. Ricardo brought back to the 22.
I see you play, boy. We can't play today. These boys playing today, Red. You might not want to see him today, Red.
And if you're a little early
them
or
fast.
a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I think I'm 5-0 for today.
At their own 22. They'll try and run for the first time.
OJ, I got you for what, 3?
Will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards.
I got Willie for one.
Down.
That 4. I'm 4-0 for the day.
Get up!
On second down, Ryan.
Put that bitch in there.
And he'll get this up to the 30.
Put that bitch in there. I hate I have to go to work, but hell yeah.
Now Ryan on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so.
You know, I bet you don't see me run screen much at all. Come on, man.
When you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent.
Oh, I'm glad I ain't throw that bitch. I'm glad I ain't throw that motherfucker. You had that bitch.
In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw on second down. Ryan.
That motherfucker, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they'll set
that bitch got that spot going, boy.
At the 45-yard line.
And as a defender, if you go with
fucking,
2 interceptions
who
in a
is
game,
that?
that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Following the interception here, Rivers.
Oh, that's a pick.
Trying to get it to Williams.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a
Let's get right, man.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up first.
That nigga Robert Alford been having a field day today, though.
A toss play left. There goes Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little game. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
Hey, let's go. 54, south. Ready to go.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
He came down. He came down pretty good.
39. Let's go.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are. But on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are. And that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And they have possession, and they have it at the 39-yard line.
Stop playing.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
On second down, they'll run.
Second run, negative 2 yards.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped
2.
before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Is it? Shit, you know. All right, man. I must have taught him something today, then. I must have taught him something today.
And he'll be taken down as that will take
Good run, good run.
into the first quarter of play. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. And they've got it here.
We was in the military together, man. We were roommates at one point. Yeah.
They go play action here on first down. Green with the catch left side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Going for the deep
God
ball.
damn!
This is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football play from the magazine
Willis.
and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
This nigga.
And on that play, I think he made Coach proud with that completion.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, second and goal.
Yeah, them niggas love that shit. Some of them niggas love that shit. But that's the Marine and Navy SEAL motherfuckers.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
Yeah.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your
Good shit, Will.
Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Sturgis out now to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
What's up,
try
baby?
and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but
And
for
I
the
don't
rest
like
of the
that
offensive
shit.
unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I don't like how they let them bitches get caught from behind now, though. If that was 18, nigga, you know what that would have been.
From Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Down inside the 40 to about
Trying to chop the man down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
On second down, Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because
that's what dude said on your live last night.
Again, first down carry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hey, let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's third down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. And we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Third and long. It's Ryan. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
And Bryant's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
You said that last game.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point.
What y'all score here, Rick?
Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players who somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Hey, 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. Rivers.
Oh, yeah. Baited him.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
He fell for the bait call.
That's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Ryan. He may try and run for this, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
There we go. Let's go. 21. Here we go.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Get out. Get out. Wait.
Freeman again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Buying time to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. On second down, here's Ryan. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 30. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. On third and goal, Ryan. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on a field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip
You say you don't like how I tried that?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain.
Had to throw it high, man, because you got that spot sitting in there. I thought I got the ball, man.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake here, Rivers sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice
no, my
hit.
brother.
The ball free.
You got to get your own.
Brings up third down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Come on, fellas.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory? Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 24 yards. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, second and goal. They give it to him running left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And
let's go right here, fellas. Better make you kick 3.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal for Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
You gotta take your motherfucking 3 and get the fuck on now.
Now Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass 2, both in the arsenal. From the gun, Rivers. And
shit out of here.
This is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school where I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming vital here in the second half.
Hey, express!
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Throw right side, caught by Wrigley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
21.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's
that shit supposed to have been straight fucking daylight.
5-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On 1st down, Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Ryan on the handoff. It's free. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Get up! 21.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Throw the ball!
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Corey Legent never
Come
giving up.
on,
He's able to
yo.
keep working and get him for a loss of 12. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. How about them biting off 15 yards?
Damn, Matt riding up through 3 interceptions.
Keeping the drive alive. 4th down, trailing in the
ain't
fourth
like
quarter.
you.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need.
No way, dog.
The 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. Scoring.
No way.
Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you
That's
noted,
crazy,
hard
yo.
for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Here we go. Set. We're okay. We're okay. Alpha! Cross to right. 89!
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that
ain't
have
over.
ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Rivers going deep for Benjamin. And look
There we
at
go.
this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talked about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
What up?
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Get 4 yards on that last 21. Completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd down. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Got him.
Get up!
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be
on.
right at the 30 here. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go!
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
That was a good one. Yeah. Shit. Damn. I got all day. I'm off. That's it.
Get up!
Let's do it.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must.
I can't find my goddamn play.
He lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Again, Ryan. And Jones has it.
Put that bitch in there.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now a toss right, Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Back to throw. Sanu with a grab over the
Ooh, way to go back under that block.
Down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Let's go. Hey, let's go.
A handoff. Devontae Freeman.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
It is what it is.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw.
No, I don't know it.
It's called Jones.
Hold on, I don't know what it is. I don't use it that much,
one
man.
all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Hey, let's go.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Here's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
That nigga caught that boy.
They'll look to throw.
Come on. I knew he was going there. I knew it. Come on, man. You got to pick that.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy.
I don't like this shit, man. Good fucking play, Willie.
Back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
One last shot now for Rivers.
Yeah, bitch.
It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant.
Good game, dog. Good game. All right, me too.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last.
I'm out, OJ, man. I'll hit you up later.